Hey everyone, it's Nick Sullivan from Busted Bones Gaming, back with another update on my unnamed paintball game. Um, I'm kind of pushing off AI and pushing off animations until I get some of the other systems set up that I really want. They kind of go hand in hand with the characters and the players and everything. So today I've got an update on marker customization, and I'm super happy about it. So right now you just kind of see a blank area. It's because I'm outside of my box, and so I set up this wonderfully desolate room with a lone table. You can see a camera right here. Hi camera, and a marker on a table. That's it. And this is a brand new marker I made. Obviously it's off of the Titman 95. A little bit different on the front grip, and it's not quite there, but it'll work for my purpose today. But yeah, so I'm just gonna hop right into it. So I'm gonna hit play, and bam. So we've got a marker over here, no attachments, but I can click on any of these, and boom, we have a hopper, we have a barrel, no material on the barrel just because I don't care right now. I'm gonna be updating all the materials later. But select your marker you want to go with, you select your hopper, select your barrel, does not matter, it all fits together flawlessly. Now I'm gonna redo the menu down the road, but right now this is perfect. I wanted to create a couple of different items, that way I could swap between things, check out how it looks with the textures, and so on and so forth. And then I've got to eventually standardize like how big everything is. Right now it's just kind of thrown together. Like that's obviously got a bigger barrel than like this. That's not right. Clearly. That right there could pass for this. Kind of. But yeah. Anyway, this is it. It has taken me probably a good 4 or 5 days to model the Titman, the standard crap $10 Walmart hopper, and then these 2 extra barrels. The barrels were the fastest, honestly. Probably, I don't know, 20 minutes a piece, if that. The Titman replica, that took me 2 days. 2 days alone, and it looks like junk. But I'm gonna be redoing it. Right now I just needed something in there. The EMAC actually still looks pretty good. I'm still relatively happy with that. And this hopper looks decent. Even the barrels, I like how the barrels are turning out. But right now it's all purely cosmetic. When you save this, it doesn't actually save it to where you can play it yet. That's the next step, or second to next step. Next step is actually customization. So just like with the paintballs and the bunkers, with the primary and accent color, in this I'm just gonna have a primary color that you can change and update. So I'm gonna have a base material, like say this metallic red on here. I'm gonna have a couple of black parts, maybe a chrome part here or there that you won't be able to touch, but the main primary color, I'm gonna be able to let you guys choose whatever you want. Full RGB spectrum, go for it. Same thing with the hopper and the barrel for everything. Now, the Titman, my plan with this one is really to make it the rental marker, the one that you start out with at the very beginning of the game. If you haven't been following the progress so far in my other vidlogs, I plan on doing a single player campaign. That's the primary focus of this, is a single player campaign where you start as a walk-on, you do maybe 5 games or so, and then you'll be approached if you've played any other sim game, like say F1 2020, F1 2019, or Moto GX, whatever the bike racing one is, where after a couple of races, bam, you get 3 teams that you can join and or sponsors that'll sponsor you. That's the direction I'm trying to take it in. But once you get in a team, now you're D6. And you'll eventually rise up until semi-pro and then pro. So you go through D6 through D1, get to semi-pro, then get to pro, and then that's pretty much the game. But along the way, you're gonna get prize money, unlock new markers, barrels, hoppers, equipment like paintball masks and stuff to implement. Clothing I would like to do, we'll see how it goes. That's all new to me. And yeah. And like indoor fields, outdoor fields, you guys have seen the outdoor field I've been working on just to kind of get something going, get a feel. That'll change. And honestly, fields are easy. Once I get everything working, creating a new field is as easy as looking up some examples of some good fields that have been used throughout the years, putting them together. That's easy. Creating everything, making it all work is what's hard and difficult for me. So I'm super pumped that I got this working. I mean, this is phenomenal. You don't know how happy I am to get this to work. So like I said, next, primary color options for all 3 types. I'll get a tank in here at some point, like a compressed air tank, but for right now this is it. And then I'll redo the UI, probably have some nesting as far as like you'll have a tab up here that'll say markers, maybe another one here that'll say hoppers, another one marker or barrels, and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna block all that out in Photoshop and maybe even use Adobe XD just to get the flow right to make it work, and then rebuild it all in Unreal. But yeah, I mean, this is phenomenal. I'm super happy with it. And I'll redo like the room and everything. So right now it's just this empty room. Like you could say I didn't even bother to add texture on the back of this box, just because you're not gonna see it. It doesn't matter. But my plan for the inside here is, I don't know, make like a little shop, like your home field. Make it as a shop that you can unlock stuff, and then even have like a test field that you can play on. Nothing extravagant, like it'll change depending on what your next match is. I'm not planning on that, but I'm more planning just like a test field, like, hey, I just unlocked these new things. I want to go test them out on a field, see how the accuracy is, see how many shots I can fire before the CO2 runs out. Just stuff like that, like generic things. But yeah, that's it for the update so far, guys. Like I said, I'm super happy with this. The Tipman looks like crap, but you get the point, and it's gonna be like the rental marker. I'll update it. You can see some of the UVs on this. Let me turn this down. The UVs on this are stretched really bad, whereas up here it just looks nice and clean. I'm still working on it. Like, you can really tell on the side here. That's really bad. But overall, I mean, doesn't matter. It looks phenomenal. System works. I love it. And this is completely expandable. It's super easy. So let me actually get into the blueprint. So this is the UI. Go into the graph. You'll see here, anytime I want to select a new thing, I just have it as a button. So when you click on the button, you'll set this variable to select hopper 2, and then you'll send it through an event dispatcher over to another thing. Let me get it open. I don't think it's here. It might be here. This is where all the switching is happening. So yeah, so begin play, you go through the sequence. I was going to do a sequence of things. I might still do like a construction here. We'll see. But you cast it to the game mode, you set whatever the customization was, and then you push it out here. And I just did a bunch of branches on the attachments. So anytime you set an attachment, if new hopper equals false, then you'll go and do your switch and it'll set it to true. So then when it becomes true, that hopper that you have selected is going to get destroyed, and then it'll go through and switch to whatever your hopper or barrel or whatever it is correctly. That way when you do the switch, it's not like if I just disconnect this here, I'll show you. Disconnect. So I've got my hopper and now it stays. Now it's broke. Like, it's supposed to move, but it doesn't. it's just broke. So that has to be there. So we'll just connect those back in. Or if I set this to true, just break it some more. And here's a hopper, a switch. Oh yeah, look, it actually still works. Well, that's nice to know that still works. Neat. Anyway, I'm not too worried about it. What I saw happening before was it would keep this hopper here, but as soon as you switch to a new marker, the old hopper would stay. New hopper would be created. So then you kept switching back and forth. It'd create more and more and more and more components. And obviously that's not what we want. We want one. So let me just bring that back in and save it. But yeah, that's the quick and dirty of it. That's it. That's all I got for now. Like I said, the next thing I'm going to be doing is color customizations. I might leave the Tipman alone. I'll probably do color customizations here, but I'll do it across all the barrels, and I'll even do like an accent stripe or something on this one at least. Probably not on the cheapo hopper, which, oh gosh, oh, I forgot to change the speed way up. Just to show you what the hopper looks like. It is so bad, but you can't really see it. So there's this giant gaping hole right here where the opening is. Now I did that because I'm gonna put like a speed feed here on every single hopper, just so I don't have to create animations for flipping open the top of the hopper to fill it. This way you just fill it and it makes sense. So yeah, I just left it there. I'll add the speed feed later on all of them. Like if you look at this hopper here, it doesn't even have an opening. It's just closed. There is no such thing as an opening. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for now, guys. Thank you again for watching the devlogs. I really appreciate it. It's helping me keep focused and push along, because I know a lot of people, a lot of personal friends of mine are really looking forward to this, and it makes me feel really good, because I love paintball. I haven't played it in a while. I would love to get back into it. I just don't have the time or the money. So instead I said, hey, I'm gonna make a game all by myself. Every bit of the system has been me. I've watched a lot of tutorials. I've had to figure a lot of different things out on my own though, which is surprising because it's a first-person shooter made in Unreal Engine. That's what it's made for, is shooters. But yeah, thank you again, guys. I really do appreciate it. Until the next time, see ya.